What's going on, y'all? About to send this link out. Then we're going to go ahead and get started. Man. We're going to send this link out. Then we'll go ahead and get started. My bad. I'm over at brain farting. I'm a little bit on zombie mode right now, but we're going to thug it out. We got this. A little bit on zombie mode. Ain't going to hold you, but ain't nothing new. We've been here before. It's Wednesday, July 19th. We got about a week and a half left until the first month of the quarter is over. By sending this link out into the free channel. I see some y'all hopping in already. I almost got y'all bell on. Shout out those with the noties on. Shout out those with the noties on. Yeah, me and the members were in this another trade very similar to the EN trade yesterday. Already off to a great start today. As you know, we trade Tokyo session strictly with the members. Already another nice 1-to-3-ish reward. Literally just left off, picked up where we left off from the EN buys yesterday. Had a very similar 1-to-3 right here. So we're going to look for some more entries, and we're going to look for some more setups today as well. New 15 just started. We got 15 minutes till London session starts. So we're just going to be chilling right now. We're just going to be doing our chart analysis really quick. But I see what the game plan for the live is going to be. Then we're going to go from there. It's a decent stop loss right there. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Go put my stop loss right there. Missed a good NAS buy, but those I was yesterday's live. We talked about NAS buys. We went over the price levels as well. Missed a nice buy on it though, but we still had a nice day yesterday. Was chilling because again, like I always talk about, you don't have to try to jump into every trade. Once you met your daily goal, if you're just happy with your profits, there is nothing wrong with closing the charts for the day or just monitoring the trades and setups you're in. You don't have to try to constantly search for more setups and things like that, because that can cancel out your wins, if not most of your wins or some of your profits. So just do your analysis, look through all your pairs you like to trade, pick out the ones that have the cleanest looking setups, cleanest looking flows and trends, especially on the daily and 4-hour time frames, and then go for those. That's what we do every day. We do our little analysis. We go through all the pairs you like to trade, and then we narrow it down to the pairs that look the best, right? So that's what we do. We're going to do the same thing here. So looking at SPX, we're still going to look for buys. I kind of want to see a retracement, though. Just a slight retracement to this daily level. That'd be nice. We do have some news today, though. So today is Wednesday. Last night, we had the New Zealand news, literally 45 minutes after market reopened. Then we had GBP news about 47 minutes ago. And then looking at the rest of today, we have 8:30 news for USD pairs. We got housing starts, building permits, and then at 9:30 p.m. when market reopens, we got Australian news. That's literally it. So we got unemployment rate and employment change. So yeah, this might be some nice little pumps, especially because how the charts are looking. If I wasn't mistaken, let's pull that up really quick, because I was looking at it last night before I took my nap before the stream. So let's see what's going on. Yeah, so I failed to break that level. So the way price is looking, we could see a possible reversal, especially if we can break this daily level around 90.85. If we can break and stay underneath that, we could see a possible reversal kick into play on GA. But if it can respect the support level like it is so far, we could see it try to reattempt to break that level. Yeah, because I had this buy idea right here, because I missed this buy setup last night on it. So I was looking for, again, if you missed an entry, wait for retracement, which we see price just did, or wait for the next entry point to enter. So I was waiting for the next entry point, but as you see, price ended up retracing on us. So depending on how this next 15 looks, we could possibly look for a buy here, or if we're going to be safe, we're going to see how price reacts this level here. But there are other pairs with a lot cleaner looking setups, like EN, for example. We remember to enter this trade last night, just like how we did last night. The night before. Very similar risk rewards. Basically, just picked up where we left off. Did a nice push. Did a retracement. Entered off the retracement last night. Rode the wave up. Beautiful staircase. All right, beautiful staircase. Why do we go for buys? Because again, based off the bigger time frames, we caught the entire daily candlestick yesterday, and we caught not just the wick, but the entire daily candlestick today. And if y'all look at the lives, especially last week and Monday's lives, we broke this down and projected this happening. All right, so if you look at any of the lives, we was talking about this resistance levels. Members, you already know we was talking about this level. And price finally broke it. And I'll say if price could break this resistance level, which we saw this daily candlestick really attempt to try to do, which is why we went for buys yesterday and today, then we could see buys and possibly the highs to the left could take it out, which we literally see price not just do that, but now it's about to try to break this resistance level. And if it can hold, that thing can shoot up and break this high and possibly continue to push to the upside. But yeah, we're nice and chilling right now. Nice and blue right now. So as far as yesterday, those are just showing the stream. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal room, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. So last week we went 13-2, catching 57,867 pips. Last month we went 55-4, catching 151,295 pips. Hit that first link. You'll be able to check that out and see it for yourself. What's going on, Chubb? I see you in here. Chubb. So those following my Instagram, you should already see on my story. I just posted a little before the stream started. The updates of the EN play, because we was nice and profit on it, but I went to sleep like a few hours ago, and I woke up to that thing just still flying to the upside. So speaking of the upside, GJ's not doing that, but it's kind of just been playing in this range, but it looks like it's finally about to try to attempt to stay underneath here. We've been looking for sales literally all this week, and price is finally broken out of this range. Nice huge drop. So I want to see this retest, treat it as a resistance, and if we can do that, then we can finally get some action on GJ, because I was looking for a sell yesterday on it, but as you can see, after it broke that level, it wicked. All right, remember we was talking about wicks in yesterday's live on YouTube. That thing wicked, then shot all the way back up, right? Because remember, like I said yesterday, it's important where the candlestick goes, but it's more important where it closes, right? So let's just do a rewind. You see how that's red is a wick up. Now we're about to see what that candlestick looks like before it did that. So we're about to slow this down so we can see this. All right. So we're about to see what happens. So you see it turned out red, then turned green. Oh, this is the candlestick. So you see how it went red, dropped all the way down here, then closed back up, right? So that's what happened there. So that's why it's always important to just patiently wait for your confirmations. And, depending on, like, it was like a couple minutes left before the next 15, just wait for the next 15, right? It's like 10 minutes, depending on what it's doing. That's a little bit different, but it was like 3 minutes left, 2 minutes left. Just wait for the next candlestick and see what happens. Because sometimes you'll see it either reverse like that, or it can't continue to push in your direction. But never hurts to just wait for the next candlestick. We're about to see if we can for some other setups. So we're going to be watching GJ. Let's see what GN's looking like, because we're already in EN, me and the members. Let's see what GN's looking like. So GN did a nice little staircase last night. Then it did a retest to push up. Let's go into the daily and see what it's looking like. Yeah, so it's looking a little bit different from EN on the daily. Similar, but different. It broke that level yesterday, this resistance level right here. So that's the similar part, because EN had a resistance level also. It would help if I could click it, right? But that's close enough. And then if we look at EN, you can see the similarities with differences, right? So GN's got some catching up to do. Yesterday was reverse. We entered EA when GA was doing all the moves, and then EA kind of struggled with us. We hit TV1 a couple times, but it failed to break that high. Yeah, so we're going to be watching GJ. We're going to be watching gold. And we're going to be watching indices, but I kind of want to see a retracement. So there's that. But yeah, that's going to be the game plan. So I had someone ask me about gold in the DMs before I started the live. And I was going to go over gold anyways, but I got you. We're going to break it down. And specifically, we're going to be going over the analysis, but we're going to answer your question as well. You know who you are. Shout out to you. BD, I got you. All right, so you was asking, you said, I've been watching your live vids and I have your free signals. You helped me a lot. Thanks. I've been learning how to read the charts and candlesticks without indicators. But looking at gold just now, it confused me as it had the pattern which indicated price going up, and then it went a little before going down. Then it had the bearish pin and then went down a bit. But I'm in the long game, so I'm not sure which way it's going. Could you help, please? Thanks. I was like, yeah, I got you. So this is why it's super important to always start off on the bigger time frames. Because you start off on the bigger time frames, one, you're going to see how the day ended each single day. You're not going to see all the wicks and retracements unless you see the wicks on a daily time frame. But each one of these candlesticks represents how that day went. This is how yesterday went. Me and the members caught a huge gold buy yesterday. Caught majority of the daily candlestick, about 60% of it. We caught it above this golden level, so we missed this green part, but we got this top half. And then we also caught this huge daily candlestick here. So this is how all the days ended, right? So before you enter any trade, what I always say to do is, one, go in the bigger time frame and then identify the trend. I was trying to go on a naked chart, but this is just how you can tell. I just be marking everything off, right? So if you haven't watched my most recent trade breakdown, make sure to check that out, because my trade breakdowns, I can't speak for others, but mine are literally step by step explaining how exactly you can catch the same exact move. It's not just me breaking down, oh, it's bullish, so that's why I went for a buy. No, I go over why I went for the buy, why you should go for buys or sells depending on the trend. I go over the steps on identifying the levels, why we trade off the levels, how price reacts off the levels, literally step by step. And it's just rinse and repeat, y'all. So make sure to check that out. But if you watch any of my trade breakdown videos, they all begin the exact same. And that is going on the bigger time frames, identifying the trend. Now, if you're on a smaller time frame, it can be a lot more confusing. But if you're on a bigger time frame, the trend is the trend, right? Even if it's retracing or bouncing up and down on today's current daily candlestick, that does not refute or take away everything from the past week, the past month, past year, and the past quarter. So if we see what's been going on the past month, past year, past week, past quarter, we see price was nice and bearish here, but then we also see price fail to make new lows. Lower lows, I should say, not lows in general, but failed to make new lower lows and started to make higher highs, which caused the reversal. Okay, so if you don't know how to identify the trend, I have a video on YouTube breaking that down as well, so I can link that for you also. And that's not just for you specifically, that's for everyone. So make sure to check both those videos out, because those are going to help you out. But let me find that other video. We got about a couple minutes, some change until London session starts. Me and the members were in one trade currently. We're in another Ian buy. All right, so make sure to watch these two videos. All right, but that's for everyone in general, right? So back to what I was talking about. So it was nice and bullish, and then we see price is making new highs, right? So even if price is doing some retracements, like you were saying, that does not take the fact away that we are officially bullish momentum. We've taken out the lows to the level. We're making higher highs and higher lows. So even if price is retracing, that is a part of the higher high, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows, right? That's part of the trend. Price doesn't just shoot straight up. Price doesn't just shoot straight down. There are retracements. So if you're seeing prices dropping down, that's simply a retracement, which we love here, because retracements are more opportunities. Retracements are opportunities that's going to give us second, third, fourth chances, second, third, fifth positions, all types of stuff. So, like I always tell the members and students, if everything's showing as buys, I'm only going for buys. Everything's showing as sells, I'm only going for sells. Why do I drill that mantra and that into everybody? Is simple, because trading is supposed to be simple. So if you start thinking too much, letting your brain go, you're going to start over analyzing, you're going to start over complicating. But if you just keep things simple, We're in an uptrend, look for buys. We're in a downtrend, look for sells. No matter what, you're going to train your mind to strictly look for the highest probability outcome, which is if we're gradually going up, it makes sense to go for buys. If we're gradually going down, it makes sense to go for sells. So we're still going to be going for buys on gold regardless. It's just also, once you identify and mark all these levels, it's currently stuck at a resistance level. So if we can break that level, we can definitely see buys to the upside. But even if it retraces down to around 1964, 1965, we're still going to look for buys. I wouldn't really consider sells unless price breaks below like 1934. But anything above that, I'll still consider buy territory. Oh, my bad, y'all. I'll still consider buy territory. But yeah, we're gonna be watching GJ. Seeing what this looks like. Alright, this is my most recent video. This trade breakdown. This is a NAS trade. It was nice 1-6 risk reward. Make sure to check that out. I break it down in depth from start to finish, and most importantly, it's shorter than your favorite TV show. And this is the other videos talk about how to identify the trend. That's literally the title of both those videos. Make sure to check those out. Those just joined the stream, we have not entered this yet. This is just a trade idea. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free Signal Room, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. We're already off to a great start this week as well. We are, if I'm not mistaken, how many trades we took yesterday? We took 3 trades yesterday. So we're 6-0 right now because we took a trade last night. So we were 5-0 yesterday, 6-0 last night because we went 1-0. We're 1-0 for the day so far. And we're about to see if we can jump into some more trades. So I'm about to write this trade idea up. Like I said, I'm not jumping in this yet, but I do like how this is looking. But go ahead and hit that first link and you'll be able to check that out and see for yourself. So right now we're just waiting to see if GJ can hold this level as resistance, which it kind of is trying to right now. So if we can do that, I'm not against going for a sell. See if we can finish the move that it did on that tried to start on Friday. 135. I'm gonna go ahead and post this disclaimer. If this is your first time on the stream, welcome. Appreciate you giving this channel a chance, but go ahead and hit that sub and bell button because we don't just live trade and live stream daily, but we also post weekly content from trade breakdowns, trading tip videos, trading psychology videos, trading plan videos, risk reward, how to control your emotions, everything. So make sure to check that out. Also got videos on TradingView, how to count pips, all types of stuff. So we haven't had a video drop on it yet, just because we simply didn't make it. But make sure to explore the channel. While we're on the live, go ahead and hit that PB and just scroll and explore all the videos. Save some videos for to watch after the stream. Like some videos to watch for later. Add some to your playlist, whatever you got to do. Make sure to check that out. So far it's holding, but we're going to be waiting a little bit. I want to wait for at least the 5 minutes in. But I do like this right here. So make sure to read that disclaimer, y'all. On y'all's phone screens, it might look like a huge paragraph, but I promise you it's not. It's just 11 sentences. So just take your time to read it, y'all. All right, just take your time to read it. It's there to help y'all out. I don't just post it every day for no reason. I post it to help y'all out. So make sure to read that, all right? But let's see what these other pairs are up to. Oops, that helped if I click the right source, right? So before we do this, I'm going to put this on my other screen so we can keep an eye on it. Dang, they didn't like me breaking down gold like that. The view, y'all dipped when I started breaking down gold like that. Oh well, shout out to y'all still in here, y'all. Shout out to y'all still in here. All right, so looking at EN, me and Mirrors into this last night down here. We can pull up the trade actually because we hit all the final TPs. So again, don't enter this trade, y'all. The trade already, we entered all the way down here. I'm gonna show y'all that. So I would not recommend entering because we could see reversal. It's just hit a strong resistance level. So as you can see, It's literally rejecting that level. It could potentially try to break above it, but as of now, I'd either wait for the retracement or for price to break and hold that level before I would consider entering. But let me go ahead and pull up that trade. So we're in advanced play signal room. This was a trade called last night. EN. So you see the entry was at 78.45. You see the SL 77.80. So if we just minimize, we can just choose this piece right here, and then we're going to put this at 77.45. Wait, what I said the entry was? Entry was 7845. Okay, 7845. All right. So that was all the way down here. So we entered all the way down here, and we're all the way up here now. So yeah, we caught like over 100 pips again, just like yesterday on EN. And I can show you EN's buy from yesterday as well. So we scroll up, you see some reactions. You see that gold buy that was called yesterday as well. This was the recorded of the New York live, because we went live during the New York news. All the New York news live events we go live for are recorded or posted in the channel, just in case you're not able to, attend them live. So this was the EN buy from yesterday. So you see the entry here. You see the date was the 17th, which was the 17th, which was Monday night going into Tuesday. So this was Tokyo session. You see 8 p.m. EST. So you see the entry here is 7775. And we're just going to use this one. Oh, I already have it there. Yeah, so yesterday we entered all the way down here at this level, shot up, had two positions, closed out of both of those yesterday. First entry was a nice 1 to 2 risk reward. Second position was a nice 1 to 3. So the first position, actually, let's do that. Okay, so 1 to 3. So we're just going to round this 1 to 3 since it's already kind of close to it. So the first position, if I was to risk like $50, I'd be close to 150. If I was risking 100, I'd be close to 300. If I was risking 1,000, I'd be close to 3,000. And then my second position is almost at 1 to 4. So same thing, right? And then on this position is also a nice 1 to 3 risk reward. Some of the 3 times I risk on this position as well. Looking to add a second position. I could have added a second position here, but like I said, I went to sleep and I woke up to price just flying. I saw price broke this level. Once I saw the retest, I was like, most likely it's going to continue to push up. Why? Because again, it's just, you just got to think about what's just, the more you're on the charts, the more you're going to be able to predict what's going on, because you see the same stuff all the time, right? So I'm going to break this down, and what I want you to do is just back test to see if you see similar things, right? Obviously, we're on a 15-minute time frame, but this is why it's also important to go with the flow and trend of price. So we see price did a nice push to the upside, hit this level, rejected, right? Attempted to break this level, rejected. Came to this same resistance support level, shot up. This level that rejected, it treated as from a resistance to support. So since we saw price treat that as a resistance from support, and just like we went over when we was talking about gold, how retracements are part of the game, since price struggled to break and hold this level yesterday and retraced, and then we see price reattempted to break it, but not only break it, but stay above it, then there's a higher chance of probability the price can break the highs to the left, which is why I felt comfortable to hold the trade and let it run while I was asleep. And here we are now. So I'm watching GJ still. Yeah, so we might enter this. I actually kind of like how this is looking. But let me know if that makes sense, y'all. Let me know if that makes sense. Yeah, I like GJ. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to type this quick. All right, bam. All right, so I just posted the TPs in the channel. I did just enter GJ. So let me take this off. Let me see what gold's up to. Gold's breaking that level. So I'm still holding the gold position from yesterday. Me and the members took this nice gold buy. This was nice 1 to 2 risk reward. I'm still holding the position from yesterday because I'm waiting for price to do exactly what it's trying to do, which is break this daily level. If it can break that daily level, I'm gonna look for another position and continue to ride the wave up, because we've been riding this entire wave up just like we've been riding the entire wave down. We missed a kind of a buy position here, but again, like always, you missed the initial position, wait for retracement. If price doesn't retrace, wait and meet price at the next entry point, which is exactly what we did. We went live for this. We broke this down, and literally as soon as the live ended, the next 15, we entered gold, and that thing, as you can see, shot to the upside and paid us. That simple, y'all. It's rinse and repeat. So, actually, let's keep an eye on gold. We're gonna keep gold on here. We're gonna see if it can break this level. GJ's a couple pips away from the first TP. We're gonna see if we can hit that TP as well. 5. Okay, we just hit TP1. Y'all should be blue on GJ. Hey, what's going on, J-Rod? Shout out to you. I appreciate that. Real talk. Appreciate that you appreciate me. All right, so if you haven't hit that first link already, go ahead and hit that first link. We're going to go ahead and pull that up while these pairs are doing their thing. We're watching gold. Me and the members were in EN. Just call that GJ trade out. Y'all should be blue. We're already at TP1. We're a few pips away from TP2. We're going to see if we can hit TP2. So let me slide this over, and let's go back into the free Telegram. All right, so if you hit that first link, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see, whoop, you scroll down. You're going to see this GJ signal I just called. Let me make sure I put the, yeah, okay, cool. All right, cool. So you see the GJ signal I just posted. Then you see how we did yesterday. So yesterday, we caught a total of 1,763 pips. So me and the members, we caught an EN buy. All TPs hit, caught 158 pips. Took EA buy on live. TP1 got hit a couple times, failed to break that high, then rejected after like the third attempt. And then me and the members took a gold buy after the news event during New York. So this one was during Tokyo session. This was during London session. And then this one was during New York session. All TPs hit, caught 1,600 pips or 160. I messed it up, 1,600 pips. I always do some typos, bro. Let me fix that. Almost every live when I be reviewing the stuff, I be seeing some typos. So you're about to see a magic trick because I'm about to delete something. Bam, get out. But anyways, so ending the week 5-0 so far. Well, we're 6-0 right now. Well, 7-0 because GJ just hit TP2. So make sure to hit that like button if y'all haven't hit that like button. Also hit that sub button. We just hit TP2 though. And we was waiting for this literally all week. But, you know, we can't rush price. Price is going to do what it's going to do. TP2 just got hit. And it's that simple, y'all. It's just rinse and repeat. Once you understand how price works, and once you know how to calculate your lot size, you know what you're risking, then you can just strictly just focus on sticking to your rules. And oh, we just hit another TP. Yeah, price is just going crazy right now. Give me 1 second. Yeah, we're about to hit TP. What TP is this? We're about to hit the next TP already. Yeah, we're about to hit TP4. We're like half a pip away from TP4. So we're gonna see if we can hit TP4. So we're gonna keep that on this screen. I'm gonna switch my other screen to gold. we'll keep an eye on that. But gold looks like it's about to try to break that level. Like I said, I'm still holding the gold position from yesterday. But let me catch up to these comments. All right, cool. So I'm going to just put this over to the right so we can pay attention to this while we're in the free signal room. So that's how we did yesterday. So if you click right here, it's going to take you to the beginning of the day. You're going to see screenshots of the positions me and the members were in. This was a huge buy me and the members took yesterday. If you go on my story on Instagram, we put that on the screen for y'all. Y'all should see it on the bottom of y'all screen at playmaker_way. Also follow the TikTok at playmakerway. But you'll only see the screenshots on my Instagram story. TikTok, I can't even post this on TikTok. If I post this on TikTok, I'm getting flagged the first 2 minutes for scamming. So I can't even post half the stuff I post on Instagram and TikTok, which is why I post on both. So make sure to follow both because you're going to see some similar things, but also going to see some different things on both pages. So make sure to check that out. Now, as far as Monday went, this is how Monday, when we started off with the bang, me and the members caught a GA-BY TP3, got hit, caught 25 pips. And then the free signal room caught this huge SPX500 play. All TPs hit, caught 200 points or 2,000 pips. End of the day 2-0. As you can see, here's the SPX signal, the entry, the SL, just like with all my trades and signals. You're going to see the entry, the SL, the TPs, the time the trade was posted, how many people viewed or entered the trade, the reactions, the TPs getting hit, all that good stuff. And we just, speaking of TPs getting hit, we just hit another TP. So make sure to hit that like button, y'all, because GJ is doing what we needed to see it do, which is feed us. TP4 hit. When I tell y'all it's rinse and repeat, y'all, if y'all rewind to the beginning of this live, I was telling y'all that I forgot what I said. That's how tired I am. But I literally just hopped out of bed like maybe 10 minutes before I started the live. And we're already getting to it. It's just that simple, y'all. It's just that simple. Like, I'm not even fully awake. I'm wiping the crust out my eyes as we speak, y'all. But it's just that simple, y'all. Like, once you take the time to learn the basics, it's literally just rinse and repeat. It's literally just rinse and repeat. I don't recommend doing that though, but that's just what I'm doing. You know, I don't recommend doing what I do though. That part. But I'm just used to it. I've always been a night owl. But we're going to see if we can hit that next TP. New 15 did just start. Let's go ahead and pull up EN really quick. See what EN is doing. All right, so EN is retracing. Not too surprising. Kind of saw that coming. We're going to see if we can hold that level. Excuse me. Still deep in profit on this trade. Below gold. Yeah, so gold's breaking that level. So yeah, if we're going to hold this level as support, I'm going to look for another position. I'm going to be looking for another position on this. So let me go ahead and write this trade idea up. Those just joined the stream. We have not entered this yet. Well, I'm in this trade, but this was a signal me and the members entered yesterday. I'm talking about this buy off this level. We have not entered this yet. This is just a trade idea. I don't know what's on my screen. There it goes. But we have not entered these yet. This is just a trade idea. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join a free signal room, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. Go ahead and hit that first link and check that out for yourself. So we'll do 1972. 1972. 1972. There we go. Just doing a nice little retest. So we're going to keep that on my other screen. And we're going to go back to GJ. Yeah, but that should be nice and blue right now. So we're going to move this back over to the right, and we're going to go right back into the first link. So this is how we did last week. Last week, as you can see, is matching up 13 and 2, giving us 87% win rate for the week. So last Monday, we caught 10,492 pips. Last Tuesday, we caught 316 pips. Wednesday, 2,416 pips. Thursday, 16,300 pips. And then Friday, 28,343 pips. Ending the week with a total of 57,867 pips caught. 57,115 of those was strictly with the members in the advanced play signal room. You click right here, it's going to take you to the beginning of the week, which was Monday, July 10th. And like always, you're going to just see how we started off with a bang, screenshots, student testimonials, all that good stuff. Had a student literally turn $5 into, it was a crazy week last week. But yeah, obviously that's not like something that's going to happen all the time. But if you take advantage of some positions, there are some days where you can make way more than other days. But like always, you're going to see screenshots on what's going on the back end with the members and all that good stuff. I actually going to be making a video this week about this trade. So I'm gonna have another trade breakdown dropping this week. Be on the lookout for that. On this trade, I had a member make 5 bands off this one trade that was called. It was a members only trade, if I'm not mistaken. But I got a trade breakdown dropping either this week or next week. But I do have that dropping soon. Then you can see some other trades. But yeah, this is how the week went last week. So make sure to check that out. And then we started the buys. Okay, that was a members only. Okay, I could have sworn I called a buy in the free channel. It might have been Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. So yeah, nice start, nice end to the week, all that great stuff. And yeah, so this is how we ended last quarter. Last quarter, we ended with a total of 305,819 pips caught. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. All right, cool. 263,779 of those pips were strictly with the members in advanced play signaling room. So in 3 months total, we only lost 14 trades, which is not bad at all. We took 148 wins, giving us a 91% win rate for the quarter. So that's split between 3 months. All right, so you click right here. It's going to take you to the beginning of the first week of April, where we started off with a bang with 48,211 pips. You click here, it's going to take you to later the first day, first week of April, where we started off with the bang. Great start. First day, 32,106 pips caught. All that good stuff. And of course, you want to scroll it further. You can see how we did last quarter and, this year message, and see how we've been consistently averaging high 80, high 90% win weekly, monthly, and quarterly, for over a year now. So you click that, you see this is all the way in 2022, summer 2022, and you can scroll all the way up to like May, and that's when the playbook got started. So make sure to check that out and explore the channel. All right. But yeah, we're just chilling right now. So basically, we're right where we left off last week, where me and the members took the sell on GJ. We're right where we left off. So we can break this wall of price. We can see the bearish momentum kick into play. And again, those that have been here since Monday, I've been calling this and anticipating this happening, but it's been just stuck in this box. It finally broke that box. So we could have entered there, but we would have been like super rangy for like 3 days. But price is moving now, and if price can break this support level and turn into resistance, we can definitely see a low get made today and the downtrend kick into play. Because as you can see, if you look to the left, it was catching its entire uptrend up, and we're going to see we can catch the entire wave down. So far, we have. If you can see right here, we've been catching the sells as well on GJ and EJ. Just like we've been writing the buys on EA and GA and EN and GN. Same thing with this right here. What about gold? I went over gold, but I'll go over it again. I got you. That's no problem. So looking at gold, I'm looking at a possible another buy position. I'm just waiting on my confirmations. Me and the members, we caught a nice buy on it yesterday. Looking to catch another buy on it today. If we go on a smaller time frame, we can see our price after it broke this level, chilled literally for the rest of the day. Now you see it rejected it. It just pushed back up, and now it's chilling on this 15. So we can hold this level on this 15. I'm not against going for a buy on this. But again, if we go on the bigger time frames, what do you see, right? Because I had no problem answering questions, but I also want y'all to train your eyes to see the stuff too, right? Because again, I assume most of y'all's goals here to learn and learn how to take trades on your own, right? So that's why I'm challenging y'all. I'm not being a dick. I'm just trying to make y'all's gears turn. What do y'all see, right? What do y'all see? Again, I was just talking about this. I was DMing someone. I don't know if they're a member. I know they're in the free channel. But let me go on a smaller time frame before I break this down. But there's literally, again, I don't care what video you watch. I don't care what anybody else says, because I can debunk it. But there's literally only 3 patterns. There's only 3 ways price moves. It's either in an uptrend, which consists of higher highs, higher lows, or a downtrend, which consists of lower lows and lower highs, or consolidation, what people call ranging or sideways market. These are the only 3 patterns you're going to see. I don't care what else you hear. I don't care about if you use trend lines to add it to the sauce. I don't care if you add indicators to that. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, there's only 3 patterns you're going to see. So we're in an uptrend. You want to wait for a retracement, look for a buy after retracement. Downtrend, same thing. Wait for the retracement, look for a sell. Ride the wave down. If we're in consolidation, you want to wait for price to break out of the consolidation, either break below and look for a sell, or if price breaks above, look for a buy. I kind of did that backwards, but y'all get the gist. That's the only 3 patterns. So we scroll up onto gold. What do we see here? We see the downtrend, right? We see the downtrend, and we see an uptrend. So now that I marked it off like this, what do you think we're going to be looking for on gold? But we're looking for buys. We're looking for buys. Just waiting to see if it could hold this level. Let's see what E is up to. Yeah, so we're just chilling right now, y'all. 2-0 for the day so far, 7-0 for the week so far, and it's just Wednesday, and London session literally just started not even 30 minutes ago. All right, y'all. And referring back to that, I just dropped a video. I didn't just drop it, but I dropped the link to the video in the chat. But I'm gonna drop it again for you, just in case you just jumped in here. All right. But the first thing you need to do, and if you would have done that, it would have answered your question. So this is the first thing you need to do when you open up the charts before you even figure out what you're trying to do or what your game plan is going to be. You need to identify the trend, because the trend is going to tell you what direction price is going, and that's going to tell you what you need to look for. I'm trying to pass funds that would be recommended by FOREX funds. So make sure to check that video out. I'm gonna drop some other videos throughout the live as well. What's going on, Richie? I see you in here. Really consider joining this weekend and trying to pass funding challenge. Which do you recommend? My FOREX funds. That's what I always recommend, because again, I'm a businessman. I'm always about money. Oh, let me not say that, but like if I'm going to spend money, I'm always trying to be smart with it, right? Think of what makes sense and what's the best way to stretch the dollar, right? So if you just do simple math, my FOREX funds is cheaper than most of the other prop firm challenges, and the rules are a little bit better, right? So the rules are kind of similar, but like with other prop firm challenges, the first phase is like 10%, and you might have some trading days. But my FOREX funds just got rid of the minimum trading days, matter of fact. So not only did they just get rid of the minimum trading days on both phases, but phase 1 is just 8%, and then phase 2 is 5%, and then it's cheap. The packages are cheap. You can get as small as a 5,000 prop firm account for like, I think like $50. The 10,000 is like 85 or 89 bucks, which is not bad at all. The 20K or 25K, I forgot which one it is like 130 or 120 or 150, something like that. And it's not bad. So yeah, I'd recommend that. That's the one I use. Have had no issues with it. I've received all my payouts in a timely manner. They respond quick through emails, same day, if not like the next business day. Never had any issues. I even mistakenly ordered 2 challenges at the same time, and I emailed them. They gave me a refund for one of my challenges back, no issue. I never had any issues with them. So, they always treat me good. I ain't going to switch off of them. So that's why I recommend, simply because of all that stuff. But of course, you can choose whatever broker you want. Prop firm you want. But that's the one I use. And I have other members that have passed those. I have other members that use other prop firm accounts as well. I have members that use multiple different ones. It's just up to you. But that's just the one I recommend because, again, especially if you're beginning trading and you're trying to get your capital up, that's the quickest way for the least amount. You know what I'm saying? Then you just got to pass, be profitable for a month, and then you get the refund, and then you get that month's payout. And then after that, literally every 2 weeks, not only do you have a free trading account, that even if you lost that account after the first month, it doesn't even matter because you already got your refund back and you got a payout. So you basically got your money back, so you didn't even pay nothing for it, and then you got some free money back. So now you got a free 5 to 6 figure account to make money on, that even if you lose the account, you didn't lose any money because you already made your money back. So all you have to do it, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a hack. It's just a hack, but it sounds too good to be true because, there's rules, and just like with Forex, the success rate with prop firm accounts is pretty low too. And there's reasons for that. But if it was easy, everybody would do it. Well, I always tell people, members or not, before you get one, make sure to have a plan. I'm not talking about just a plan in your head. Oh yeah, I want to make money. I want to make 1,000 a day. No, have a written plan. Know what you're trying to risk per trade. Know what lot size you're going to put. Know what your daily goal is, what your weekly goal is, all that stuff. If you just buy an account and you're winging it, you're going to get the results you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to double check with you. Because best I seen as well, wanted to double check with you. Yeah, man. Yeah, but if you and also what I also recommend is get a demo account, fill it up to the account size. It's going to be whether you get a 5K, 10K, 20, 25K, 50K, 100K, 200K. Doesn't matter. Whatever account you're going to be planning on trying to pass and purchase, get a demo account filled up with that account size. Again, write your plan down. I recommend risking 1% per trade. The first trade you take, you can risk 2% if you want, but figure out what those lot sizes are going to be, what those dollar amounts are going to be. That way you already have in your head what that dollar amount is going to be. That way when you see the price flickering, you can start getting used to that and understand that you're not over leveraging. You're just dealing with big boy numbers, big girl numbers, and you're just going to have to get used to that, which is why I also tell people not to even look at the MT4 and T5s, just look at the charts while in trades, because that's going to help. That's going to help with your psyche mentally, because you see big numbers fluctuate, especially because as soon as you enter a trade, you're going to be in drawdown. That can mess you up and intimidate you, psych you out, discourage you, make you close trades, make you do stupid stuff. But let's look at these AED pairs, see what's going on. I'm still watching gold. GA rejected that level. I'm probably not going to mess with this. I'm just watching them. But if I enter anything else, it's going to be gold and maybe the indices. But gold's trying to figure out if it's still going to break this resistance level, or it's going to retest. Or if it's going to retest first. Either way, I'm still looking for a buy. If it retraces, I'm just going to get wicked out and profit in my other position. Look for another buy here. But if it breaks and holds this level, I'm going to hold my first position and then just add my second position and see if it can continue to push up. Now, we do got some news today. We have 8:30 news for the USD pairs, and that's pretty much it. And then when market reopens, 9:30 p.m. EST, we got some Australian news. That's literally it for today. Those just joined the stream, go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join a free signal room, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. Last week we went 13-2, catching 57,867 pips. Last month we went 55-4, catching a total of 151,295 pips. Click that link. You're going to be able to check that out and see for yourself. Make sure to follow me, y'all, on Instagram and TikTok. You see it on the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram is playmaker_way. TikTok is playmaker_way. I post daily on both pages. Matter of fact, I just posted something last night on both Instagram and TikTok, so make sure to check that out. My bad, y'all. I'm responding to a DM. If I forget after the stream, remind me. And of course, if you have any questions, you can DM me on Instagram as well, or you can DM me on Telegram. I know some people don't have Instagram, so you just click right here in the free channel. See, it says questions. You can either hit me up on Instagram or you click right here. It's going to send you to my Telegram, and you can message me on Telegram. All right, I respond to all messages. If I'm active and I didn't respond, bear with me. I will respond. I literally have set times where I scroll through messages and emails, so I will get to your message. All right. If I didn't get to it, that you see at the green bubble next to me, I'm doing something. All right, but I got you. Let's see if EJ is doing something similar. Just out of curiosity, no. EJ is doing his own thing, which is interesting. New 5 minute just started. Let's kind of do a similar thing to GJ, I guess. So again, those that just joined the stream, we went over this about like 15 minutes ago. But GJ is pretty much doing a repeat of what it did on yesterday and what it did Friday when me and the members went for the sell on Friday. Then you see yesterday it wicked this close to the same level. Matter of fact, let's do this. And I kind of went over this in my candlestick video. But we're going to do this, right? We're just going to put this line right where this wick's at. Now, look at this. Like I always say, look to the left. It's going to explain what's happening in the present and what could potentially happen in the future. So all I did was put this line right where this wick's at. I didn't do nothing crazy. I didn't say no chant incantation. You know, I didn't grab no sage. All I did was just put a simple line right where this wick's at. And we can see literally how price is reacting in real time to this level. So if we can break this level, not only can we hit the next TP, but we have a higher likelihood of breaking this level of traffic right here to the left. All right, so if you're ever on a chart and you're confused on why price is doing what it's doing, doesn't matter if it's retracing, doesn't matter if it's choppy, whatever the case may be, grab your horizontal line, find a wick or something, mark it off, back test, look to your left, look to your right, and 2 plus 2 is most likely going to equal 4. All right, these aren't just random candlesticks, believe it or not. Price isn't just randomly doing stuff. Everything is calculated. All right, it's a machine, it's a code. There are rules, and they follow these rules strictly to the T. You just got to learn the rules to the game. That's literally it. Yeah, so it's still respecting this level. So yeah, we'll see what this next 15 looks like. But it's definitely respecting this as a support, which is a good sign. I don't know who offered it to you. You got to give me more information. I can't just. I mean, I don't know who offered it to you. I don't know if a company offered it to you. I don't know if you got some random email from someone claiming to be some royalty that's your third cousin from another country. I don't know who told you that. Type some more information, and then we can kind of try to figure it out. If I can't, maybe some people in the chat, or worse come to worse, you can hit the group chat up. But I don't know who offered you. You just said you was offered. Who offered you 10K? You know what I'm saying? Those just joining the stream, we have not entered this yet. We're waiting for our confirmations. We have not entered this yet. I'm still holding the position from yesterday, but as far as the second position, we have not entered that yet. Just patiently waiting for the confirmations. Up for the day, up for the week, up for the month, up last quarter, up for the year. No reason and no point at all to rush to enter any trades. So let me link that other video I was just talking about while we're at it. If I can find it. So I dropped the trend video. What was the other video I was supposed to drop? Oh yeah, how to read candlesticks video. So if you haven't watched this video, literally what we just did on GJ is just a taste of what's in that video. So make sure to check that video out as well. And of course, those watching the recording, I'm gonna put it on the screen for y'all so y'all can look it up later. Got a new 5-minute about to pop up. Yeah, but we're just chilling right now. What's going on, Thundercat? You go over NAS already? Briefly, but we can go over it again. Nothing going on anyways. I got you. So I shedded an imaginary tear yesterday because I was so happy with how other trades were going. I was like, you know what? Let me just go over the charts, see what's going down. Because usually like 12 o'clock, maybe 1, 2 o'clock, I'm like, let's just see how the day ended. Let's see what happened with these charts, right? And I went over this in yesterday's live. And I even went over this during the New York live with the members. And that thing played out so beautifully. This would have been a beautiful buy to add to the buy that we caught on Thursday last week, and the buy we caught on SPX on, what was it, Monday, Tuesday? But it is what it is. So enough of that. So going on the daily time frame, obviously we're still going to look for buys. I would like to see a retracement though. So I would like to see price retrace to around 50,780-ish, 50,775-ish, and look for a buy there to around 50,900, 50,890. If we can break that resistance level, which we struggled to break yesterday, then we could possibly hit 16,000 on the extreme. Now, looking to the left, we do have a few levels of traffic. We do have a nice imbalance here. The 50 did get hit on that, though. So we shouldn't see too much of a harsh retracement when we hit that middle of the zone. But also don't be too surprised if we do see one, because we are approaching the highs, the previous highs to the left. So when we hit these levels this week or next week, we are either going to break these highs and we're going to see the uptrend continue, or we're going to see a repeat of what happened last time price hit this peak, and we might see a drop. But I definitely see, not want to see, but I definitely see potentially keyword potentially price reaching 60,800, 60,780. I don't know if it's going to do it this week, but definitely this month, I can see that happening. So that's why I see with NAS. As of now, I would not look for an entry. I'd wait for a retracement or for price to break that level as of now. But regardless, I'm still looking for buys. As for NAS, SPX, probably US30 as well. Yeah, US30's got to break some levels also. Yeah, that was a beautiful setup we missed on those indices. That would have been a beautiful setup. It's all good though. Yeah, so same with US30. Kind of see a retracement before the resistance level gets broken. Kind of same thing here, but US30 is a lot choppier and disgusting looking compared to NAS, which is why I kind of been ignoring it and trading NAS past half of the year, or past last quarter at least. But they got some work to do before you mess with them. But yeah, that's my analysis for NAS. Let's go back on gold to see if gold's ready for us. Still just chilling there. So like I said, if it doesn't hold this level, it could try to retrace back down. But we got about a minute and a half to the next 15. We got a nice wick here, so it's definitely respecting the support as of now. So we'll see what the next 15 looks like. And then we're going to go on EN. Euro New Zealand. Yeah, so I'm still holding this position. And y'all go on my Instagram and check my story. You'll be able to see the screenshots of that EM position. Those I was here earlier in the live. We put out the advanced play signal and showed this the yesterday and today's EM position. We can do that again today. We can do that again in a little bit. But we're chilling right now. Everybody should be nice and blue, whether you're a member or not. Members, y'all should be definitely blue. But even the free channel, y'all should be blue right now. Make sure you hit that like button, y'all. Make sure you hit that sub button. We're almost at 800 subscribers, y'all. Almost at 800 subscribers, y'all. And I got a lot of stuff planned for this YouTube channel as well, because YouTube just changed some stuff. So shortly, possibly, I want to see if I can hit it by the end of the month, but we're going to be doing some more exclusive YouTube lives. I still have the TikTok lives planned, but until we can get 1,000 followers on TikTok, we're going to do what we're going to do, because I got a lot of stuff planned. And instead of just waiting for that, YouTube came up with some new stuff, so we're going to use that stuff to do what I got to do until then. But there's going to be some exclusive lives on YouTube as well. All right, it's going to be some members-only lives, so stay tuned for that. Those member-only lives are going to be longer than the regular hour and a half London session live. They're going to be extended. There's going to be play-by-play trade breakdowns throughout the week, so it's going to be exclusive trade breakdowns, all types of stuff going on. So be on the lookout for that. But right now, we're just chilling for right now. But still follow the TikTok, y'all. I'm shadow banned on that, but I don't care. We're almost at 1,000. I'm gonna use that account still till they delete it. But they are playing with your boy on that account. Like, I was looking at my analytics. Oh my goodness. I'm talking about they'll push my stuff out for 1 day or 2 days, and then the rest of the week they're not pushing my post out. Whereas on my backup TikToks, they do that. They push the stuff out for weeks and months. Even on Instagram, YouTube, same thing. But my main TikTok, I looked at my analytics, literally, they don't push it out, and I get no views after like second day on a post. That's why I be posting so much on TikTok, because I got to, because I don't got the reach I had originally, because I've gotten reported so many times. And the thing with TikTok, even if you appeal and they're like, oh yeah, that was a mistake, let's put your video back up, it's still on your record. So even if they made a mistake 10 times and they clear it up, it's still on your record like you violated something, which makes zero sense. But yeah, we're waiting to see if gold can break this level. It's kind of just chilling here, waiting to see if we can break this wick to the left. We can look for another position here. Still watching GJ and Ian. He is ranging. We do have news later today, so I would be shocked if it chills until then. Kind of like yesterday. But yeah, after today, tomorrow and Friday, we don't really have crazy news. I mean, we have an 8:30 news event tomorrow, but that's literally it. And then Friday, there's literally, I mean, we have some orange folder for Canada, but we haven't traded Canadian pairs in a minute, so I don't really care about that. But besides that, there's literally no high impact news after the thing on Thursday, and that's just a USD pair. But after today, and tonight, I should say, during Tokyo session after the Australian news, it's just going to be just strictly just looking for the setups for the rest of the week, that is. So it's definitely be interesting how today and tomorrow goes, mainly today. And of course, the last week of the month, we have all these news reports, which is not a surprise, because like I always talk about, the first week and last week of the month are the toughest weeks to trade, and they got the most news reports, right? So that's how we got this quarter popping off and this week ending. Let's do this. All right, bam. Yo, we're just chilling right now, y'all. Make sure to hit that like button, y'all. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Yeah, we're gonna see what happens. We got a new 5-minute about to start. But yeah, it's just taking a nap. It broke that level, and now it's just chilling, taking a nap. So we're gonna see if it can continue to push up. But it is London session, but it is Wednesday. But we have news today as well. But we're gonna see what happens. Possibly the next hour, because that's when we see volume really start to flow and pick up. It's a 4 o'clock hour during London session. We might see some things shake. But if not, it might just chill to a pre-market New York or New York. Yeah, but this is just part of the game, y'all. This is just part of the game. Like I said, like I'm streaming right now. Like if I wasn't streaming, I got another monitor. I'll be doing other stuff while I'm on the charts. So obviously, I'm watching the charts still, but it's not like you're just staring at the charts waiting for setups. You can do other stuff, right? So in my case, I can be playing a game while watching the charts or in the trades. I could be working out. Like usually after the stream, I'll work out, edit some videos. Depending on how one-on-one sessions, I'll do those. Blah blah blah. Like what I'm saying, it's not just staring at the charts all day. Now you have to be patiently waiting for the setup. That's true, but it's not just like watching paint dry. It might seem like that while we're on live, but that's because what I'm saying, I can't. I mean, I could, but I'm not, right? Because I'm answering questions and doing other stuff. But usually I'll be playing the game, watching anime, cooking, doing whatever. What I'm saying, multitasking, which is why I like trading, because I can literally do whatever I want while trading. You know what I'm saying? Like yesterday, I was literally at the pool majority of the day. In the back, just chilling outside, just in the sun, next to the trees and stuff. Just chilling outside. Other days, I mean, there was like when I was flying out here, I was literally in TSA. TPs are getting hit. I'm in the airport, put my computer out. We gotta put my computer out. I got the phone app, right? You can take it anywhere. As long as you got signal and internet, you can do this anywhere. Like even when I was working 2 jobs, I was on the highway getting to the bread, literally in traffic. Because I mean, there's traffic in all cities, but Atlanta, if y'all know about Atlanta and Spaghetti Junction, that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. If y'all know about Spaghetti Junction, that's all I gotta say. If you don't know about Spaghetti Junction, just Google that. It's a mess. But anyways, that's why it's real convenient. But it's not like watching paint dry. You don't gotta stare at your computer all day. It's not like that at all. And most importantly, one thing I super hate is when I see these people like with these super. Now, if you have a super crazy setup, more power to you. But a lot of people, especially people like that try to teach, they'll show these setups to try to what's the word, starstruck you, catch you in awe, like, oh wow, he's got this crazy fancy gaming setup, he must know what he's doing. Like I saw this one video, this dude explained why he had 50, he had 4 different monitors. And again, I have nothing against that. I got 2, well, I got 3 technically, so I have nothing against it. But he had 4 different monitors, and this one dude commented why you have 4 different screens? And he came up with this crazy ass term, and basically he was like, it's called multi-time frame analysis. And I'm watching the same pair, but each one of these screens, I got it on a different time frame, and this, that, and the third. I'm like, so you telling me you can't do this? You telling me you need 4 screens to look at one pair when you could just do this? Now I have multiple screens to look at multiple pairs. Now you're looking at multiple pairs or doing multiple things, or in this case I'm streaming, so I got the stream stuff on one screen. I got stuff. But honestly, before I even got this set up, I was trading strictly off a cell phone for a long time, strictly off a cell phone. And then when I had a computer, it was shout out to my homegirl. She gave me a super computer, and it was like one of the small computer, like kind of like a Chromebook. I didn't even have like a mouse. I just had that. Still was getting to the money, right? So I'm just saying that to tell you that you don't need crazy stuff. You just need Wi-Fi, preferably a laptop or a computer, and a mouse to hook up to, just so it'll be easier to scroll and do all this stuff. Because you just try to use the mouse pad, it's definitely possible, but it's a lot more tedious and not as simple and easy as just scrolling, right? This is just me scrolling. And with the mouse pad, you have to use two fingers, swipe, spread your fingers, spread them together, swipe up, swipe down. Like you're over trying to put like a Samsung password in or something. But gold's kind of chilling right now, so let's go look at these other pairs, see what's going on. All right, Ian's rejecting. Not too much of a surprise there. GJ's up to. Yeah, so GJ's still attempting. It's still trying to break that level. But again, we know why it's struggling. We look to the left. It's going to explain what's happening in the present. And what could potentially happen in the future. But we also can see that price is definitely trying to break that level. We can just see by that wick. It's doing a little Pixar thing. Whenever I see this, I think about, the Pixar moves with the lamp coming out the cut and hopping on what did it be jumping on? I forgot, the eye or some shit. I forgot what to be jumping on, but whenever I see this, it reminds me of the Pixar thing. But yeah, so you can see prices trying to push to the downside. So we're just going to patiently wait and see if it can do so, right? But like always, if you're uncomfortable with this or you just want to secure profits, you don't have to hold to the final TP. You don't have to hold to the final TP. I'm never going to tell people to hold. Even members be like, oh, should I re-enter? Should I keep holding? I'm like, I always say the same stuff. I'm like, I'm doing this, but stick to your trading goal. Like people ask me like, what lot size should I put? I'm like, that depends on your trading goal. What's your trading plan, right? Or should I keep holding? I'm like, it's up to you. Do you have profit secured? How you met your daily goal? You guys start asking stuff because again, like I'm here to help y'all, but again, everybody, we can all enter the same trade, but we should not all make the same exact dollar amount. Why? Because we all had different account sizes and we all had different trading plans and trading goals. So I could be risking 5%, someone could be risking 10%, somebody could be risking 2%, somebody could be risking 1%, right? And on the same tip, I could have, a $1,000 account. Somebody could have $100 account. Somebody could have a $5,000 account. Somebody could have a 50K account, right? But we're all taking the same trade. But we could all catch the same amount of pips. So that's why I always talk about pips and risk to reward. Because it doesn't matter what lot size you put. If we enter the same trade, we're catching the same amount of pips. Assuming we enter at the same exact time, right? So you just got to think about it like that. You just got to change how you think about stuff. When I stop thinking whole numbers, start thinking percentages, my profits skyrocketed, especially when I started incorporating risk reward. And then on top of that, calculating my lot size to make sure I'm risking the same amount each trade. I'm telling you, game changer. Game changer. All right, so yeah, I was trying to see if we could enter gold, but gold's kind of just chilling right now. Not too much of a surprise. Analysis for everything stays the same. Nothing's really too much changed. Again, we got news at 8:30 today for the USD pairs. Keep that in mind. USD news usually affects majority of the pairs, especially the pairs I like to trade. So don't be shocked if like GN, GJ, EN, EJ, gold indices, of course. Then of course the USD pairs like GBP USD, Euro USD, AED USD. Don't be too shocked if those pairs you see reactions when the news event pops off. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels and mark up your charts like this, go ahead and hit the links in the description. Join the advanced play signal room. Make sure to use code I'm ready at checkout for 15% off. You got to put it in at the coupon code at checkout. It's not going to automatically apply. All right. Now, what comes with advanced play signal room? Let me see if okay, here it is. So what comes with advanced play signal room? We trade strictly Tokyo session. That's members only. So all trades taken during Tokyo session are strictly with the members. And then, of course, you always get the first trade and the bigger trades of the day. And then, of course, you get all the trades posted as well. But when you join, make sure to stay in the free channel because I'm not going to blow up the Advanced Play Center Room posting the same trades at the same time because that can just cause confusions. People can see the signal and think, oh, I thought you were posting it again, so I took a second position, things like that. So make sure to stay in both channels. I'm only going to post the free plays in the free channel. The member plays are going to be in the members channel. So if you want both signals and all the signals, stay in both channels. All right. Then you get a chart analysis every day. You got the student member group chat. There's pinned messages in both the Advanced Play Center Room and the group chat. The pinned video and the group chat breaks down how to calculate your lot size to make sure you're risking the same amount each trade, and then to go over briefly things you need to do before entering any trade. In the Advanced Play Signal Room, there's pinned messages as well. We can go over that. Actually, we can go over that right now. We can go over that right now. All right, so again, this trade, do not enter this trade. This was the 17th. This was 2 days ago. Do not enter this trade. Don't enter any of these trades. These trades already played out. All right, I said it, so I don't want to see no DMs. All right, so every day I drop a New York price watch list, and like it says here, we're looking at trades we're currently in and possible setups going into New York. So this is me going over trades taken during Tokyo session, London session, during and after the live, and the potential setups going into New York. As you can see here, I'm not just saying I'm looking for buys, sells here, but I explain in detail, as you can see my mouse moving and stuff, why we're looking for buys, why we're looking for sells, and price points to look for entries and exits at. And this isn't just going over trades we're in, this is going over literally all the pairs. So all the pairs you see us looking at that we don't enter, we go over those pairs as well, as you see me flipping through them. And then, of course, you get the New York exclusive lives. So if you missed the lives, they're posted, they're recorded and posted the same day in the channel, so you can watch those later. All right. And then here's some of the pin messages. I'm not going to click those, obviously, because then you'll see all the contents on there. But this account size key goes over, the bigger pairs, the smaller pairs, basically the indices and gold, and basically what account size minimum you should have to even consider entering or trading those pairs and all that good stuff. There's a few other pin messages as well. Make sure to check that out. Also got one-on-one sessions available. And then, of course, the course. The course isn't just teaching the Forex strategy. This strategy teaches you how to read the charts. This works on gold, obviously, works on indices, works on currency pairs, obviously, works on crypto and options as well. So the way we read the charts is how you're supposed to read charts. It's not just a Forex trading strategy. This is teaching how to literally read the charts. Of course, in there, I go over my Forex strategy as well as some bonus stuff like my buy and sell limit strategy that I use to this day. Also threw some indicators in there because, again, I don't like indicators, but I understand that some people do like to use them as extra confirmations. So what I always say is do not enter a trade strictly based off an indicator. Use an indicator as an extra confirmation. And if y'all are going to use indicators, I'd rather y'all use indicators that I've used that I know are pretty good. So I threw indicators I used in the past as well. I mean, I still have them here, but obviously y'all never see me use them, but these are indicators, all the settings and stuff are in there. I'll also get my fib settings and show you how I use the fib. I use the fib a little bit different from most people. And then, of course, the student member group chat is open for people that have purchased the course as well. One-on-one sessions, you get 2 sessions with me a week that are an hour long. And then, of course, you get access to the student member group chat and the Advanced Play Signal Room. So not only are you learning, but you're earning while learning. All right. I'm the fisherman. I'm taking you to the beach. I'm taking you to the lake, the pond, wherever we fishing at. I'm catching that fish. I'm giving you the fish. And then I'm showing you how to catch a similar fish just like that one at the same time. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and hit them links. Or we got more questions about that or questions in general, hit me up on Instagram at playmaker_way. Also hit that follow button and follow me on TikTok as well. Let me see here. Hello, can we use the same lot size for all pairs? No, you cannot. No, you cannot. That's a great question, but no, you cannot. Now, why can you not? Again, like I said, let's just simple math, right? So let's just break it down. Is every trade you take the same? Is every trade you take the same pair? Most likely not, right? Now, another question to ask, is every trade you take have the same lot size? I mean, stop loss, amount of pips in the stop loss? No. So that off rip tells you why you shouldn't. Because again, you want to risk the same amount each trade. Now, if you're a couple cents or dollars off, that's fine, but you want to be consistently risking around the same amount each trade. So if you have a trade that's a 20 pip stop loss and a 50 pip stop loss, and you put the same lot size for both and they both hit stop loss, are you going to lose the same amount? No. You're going to lose more on the 50 pip stop loss compared to the 20 pip stop loss. So that should answer your question. All right. Good question, though. Yeah, I'm live. I'm live. And how to tell is if you basically, if you're on YouTube, right? And when you click the video, if it's still showing like, if you tap it and it's not showing like you can scroll all the way to the end and like it's showing that's the end of the video, but it's showing like it's still live and it's not like a set time. Like, you know, if you watch a video, it's going to say 10 minutes, 2 hours long, 3 hours long, right? If it doesn't show that, I'm most likely still live. Whereas if you join it and it shows like a set amount, how long the stream is, then you're most likely just watching the recorded of it. What's going on though, Shane? I see you in here. Yeah, I can talk about gold. No problem. I can talk about gold. So gold, we're going to be looking for buys still. Why are we looking for buys? Very simple, right? If we go on the daily time frame and just look at what price has been doing, has price been going down? No. Has price been making lower lows? No. Has price been making higher highs? Yes. Has price been going up? Yes. So since we answered yes to both those questions, we're going for buys. Why? Because price, as you can see, is going to the upside. So price is at a strong resistance level, which we can clearly see here. Well, let me bold it up so y'all can clearly see it. All right, so we can clearly see we're at a strong resistance level. We see how price was treated as a support level here. And then we see when price broke this level, treated as resistance multiple times. And now we see price treated as resistance again. So we want to see price break above it, treat as support, and then continue to look for buys. Now, price doesn't do that. Price could retrace and then push to the upside. But either way, we're looking for buys. Either way, we're looking for buys. I'm currently in a buy. This is a buy me the members called. Well, I called me the members entered last night. Well, not last night, yesterday. Still holding it, looking at a second position if price can hold this level, which it looks like it's trying to. Just waiting for my confirmations though. But yeah, regardless, I'm looking for buys on gold. Got any videos on SL? No, I don't have any videos on stop loss. I can add that to my list, and I can get to that because I do have a list of videos or video ideas. I can add that to my list. I'll do that right now. I got you. But like I just explained, it's that simple. And plus, you're a member. You don't need a video on SL. You have a video in the group chat breaking down SL. Go into the group chat right now and watch that video. You ask me about SL that goes over that. Watch that video. And like I said in yesterday's live with the members, not the live during London session, but the New York live, the lives for the members, I'm going to start titling them to go over, to basically give you like the back cover of a book to let you know what that live we talked about and what went down that live. That way, new members, when you're scrolling, y'all can see what that live was about and determine if you want to watch that live or not. I always recommend, okay, if you just joined, First thing I need y'all to do is read the pinned messages. But before that, explore the channel. You don't understand how many people join and just wait for the next day for me to call signals. They don't scroll up. They don't even scroll down. They just join and they just wait for the signals to be called. This isn't just a signal room. It's called Advanced Play Signal Room for a reason. I didn't just come up with that name to sound different. Literally explore the channel. There's literally over 300 videos from over a year worth of content. New York price watch list, Tokyo session lives, New York session lives, news events during Tokyo session lives during New York session, all types of content that is not being explored, right? But obviously, you know, you might not want to watch all this video. Is read the pinned messages, join the group chat, watch the pinned video in the group chat, and if you just join, start with this month's lives, right? Just start with this month's lives. So all you got to do is go to videos, and then all the videos that are 20 to 30 minutes long, those are the New York session lives. If you scroll to further down, the videos that are hour plus long, those are Tokyo session lives from last year. And any of the videos that are around 2 to 5 minutes long, those are chart analysis, daily chart analysis. All right. Then if you're in the group chat, a lot of the questions being asked here are asked and answered in the group chat by other students and members as well. So that's why it's important. And then you also interact with other members. And then also, you know, you get some motivation because they'll be posting testimonials and you can see other people either in similar places in similar parts of their journey as you, or just left that part you was in, or they can help you out. So that's what you need to do. You need to explore the channel, especially you, Ryan, because you're being these lives consistently, which I like, but you're asking questions that you should know the answer to. So make sure to watch that video. And if you are confused, DM me on Instagram or Telegram, and I got you. Yeah, so Ian's about to retrace. Looks like was anticipating. Not too surprising. It did break a few levels, but still going to be looking for buys regardless. Still going to be looking for buys regardless. Good questions though today. Good questions. What's happened with GJ? So unless you just rejoined the stream, Chubb, I went over multiple times what's going on with GJ. But again, if you watch my video, my second most recent video titled Simplest Way or Simplest How to Read Candlestick video, whatever it's titled, later my second most recent video going over candlesticks explains how you should look on the charts to see what's going on at all times. So if you're confused, and literally I just went over it, but I'll go over it again. The reason why I do this is because, again, I don't want to just hold y'all's hands forever. I want y'all to really understand what's going on here. So again, we look to the left. It's going to explain what's happening in the present, what's potentially going to happen in the future. So what do y'all do when you go on the chart? Like genuine questions, a rhetorical question, of course, but I want y'all to really think, what do y'all do when you're on the chart? What are y'all looking at? Are y'all just staring at the chart confused, or are you trying to figure out what's going on? All right. One thing that can help you out is this path tool. And all I want you to do, you can do this on any time frame. For this one, this works on any time frame. And all I want you to do is just path out the retracements, path out the lows, the highs, lows, the highs, lows, the highs, lows, the highs, lows, highs, all the retracements, path them out. The more you path them out, the more your eyes are going to be trained to read the charts like this. Each retracement, each pump, train your eyes to read the charts like this. Train your eyes to read the charts like this. All right. So once you train your eyes to read the charts like this, and then you know how to back test, And then you can see what's going on. So all I'm going to do is just put a line at this wick right here. Just a simple line at this wick right here. This was yesterday. This was on the live yesterday, matter of fact. We was waiting for a sell yesterday. Price hit this level, wicked back up. Where is price at currently? Price hit the same exact level and reversed back up. So we have a support resistance level on a smaller time frame that price is struggling to break through. So that's what's going on right here. So a price can break this level, then we can finish the move that me and the members try to catch on Friday, and we can see a new lower low get made. All right, all you gotta do is just go on the chart and observe what's going on. You just gotta train your eyes to see what's going on. You gotta want to understand what price is doing. All right, it's very simple, y'all. Yeah, and I do it like that for a reason, because again, like if I really wanted to, I used to do sales back in the day. If I really wanted to, I could be on some salesman stuff, but that's not what I'm trying to do. Like I'm not trying to just create a big following and just, just tax people and fund my accounts off their money. I'm here to help people that genuinely want to learn, which is why I make it so simple. So people can, if they literally want to learn, they can just watch the videos, watch the content, and most importantly, apply it, and then you can learn, right? Like I got a message the other day. I think it was over the weekend. You know who you are. I dropped that trade breakdown video on NAS. Let me see if I can find the message. Matter of fact, so I'm not just misquoting what he said, because I know I screenshotted the message. Matter of fact, we can go on Telegram with it. Give me 1 second. Shout out to Nathaniel. You know who you are. So he was like, the video you posted on your student making 2,700 was excellent. This video was the best in the way what you explain how to read the chart, starting with the daily candlestick to find the trend, then finding the key levels and using the 5 and 15 to find the entries and the pullback. You were spot on. You taught me how to trade in 8 minutes. This is the reason why I will be, well, I'm not going to promo, but you said this is the reason why I'll be purchasing your course. You also taught me that the indices make bigger moves than regular Forex pairs, which is why I want to learn from you and apply that to trading indices. Thank you, Way. And they sent me a screenshot of him making some money and all that good stuff. So literally the information is there. And then also, if you're a member in the group chat, you see it all the time. We've got members that literally started last month, marking up their levels accurately, taking their own independent trades and all that stuff. So literally, if you want it, the information is here on YouTube and in the Advanced Play Signaling Room. You just have to want it, because like in life in general, there is a lot of lazy people. There is a lot of lazy people, which is one of the main reasons why the success rate in Forex is so low, because people do not want to take the time to learn the basics. That's why I stress the basics so much, and why people don't like this, because I don't flex stuff. I just talk about the basics. And that's why I be getting so much hate on the social media from other traders too, because I be giving the sauce away that they want to gatekeep. But if you just take the time to learn the basics, just take the time, go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off. I know you don't want to do it. I know you want to watch your TV and your SpongeBob, but you just take literally 30 minutes a day. Everybody's got 30 minutes a day. If you tell me you don't got 30 minutes a day, you're a liar. Just take 30 minutes a day to back test. 30 minutes the next day. Learn how to count pips. Identify the trend. Just 30 minutes a day, putting it towards the craft. You'll be surprised what happens in a month, in a quarter, by the end of the year. You just take the time to learn the basics. You will thank yourself. And it's literally rinse and repeat. Why am I always so calm? while in trades, out of trades, in drawdown, waiting for setups, even when we take a loss, because I took the time to learn the basics. Members already know this story, but I was like many other people, probably people listening right now. I've blown so many. Matter of fact, me and my boy Sparky was just cracking jokes about how we literally lost literally thousands of dollars. And I was just thinking about it the other day, like me 3 years ago, I would not be laughing about losing 5 bands. But that's besides the point. If you just take the time to learn the basics, it's literally rinse and repeat, y'all. It's literally rinse and repeat. But a lot of people want simple solutions, but this is a simple solution. It just takes effort, right? Like I'll drop some stuff like this, and again, this is no shade to anybody, so don't take offense to it. It just is what it is, right? Because I was like this as well, so that's why I could talk like this. But I get messages all the time, like I'll drop something, break it down real simple, and people will try to find a simpler way to do it, which is no problem with that. But it's like sometimes this is the simplest solution, and you just got to put in that effort, right? It's super, super simple, y'all. Trading is super, super simple. And you don't need a lot of money to make money. You don't. Most of the stuff you hear about trading is not even true. It's just rinse and repeat stuff people like to just spit out, just like you see on social media and stuff like that. Wi-Fi dropped. Can y'all hear me now? Let me know if y'all can hear me now. Matter of fact, let me pull it up and see if I can hear myself. Okay, I hear me. So maybe that was in the beginning, but I hear myself now. Oh, okay, I hear it. So if you ever hear staticky stuff, just restart the stream. So just exit out YouTube, restart it, and then it should fix itself. Yeah, I just did that. Now I sound clear. So if it ever gets static like that, just restart the stream for future reference. I like the way you present it. It's like you said, you're trying to give us the tools to do it, not just show us how much money you're making. Yeah, exactly. Because like I said, I can show you how much money I make, but that's not going to help y'all out at all. Me showing you how much money I make is not going to help you out at all. It's not. All that's me showing you is that I made money in the markets, but that's not showing you how many pips I caught, what was my risk to reward, none of that stuff. Like I showed this video, I think last week. Or not this video, I showed this picture like last week. I wonder if I can find it again. If it takes too long, I'm just going to keep it pushing because it's not that deep. But I want to see if I can find it again out of curiosity. June. No, this was probably like last year. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me see if I can find this photo. Oh, found it. That was pretty quick. All right, cool. So, exactly. So, again, this is why I don't do it, because it's stuff like this. It's stuff like this that people fall for, right? I should have posted, I said this earlier, but I should have screenshotted the other stuff he was saying. But this dude was talking the most trash. Now, shout out to this dude. He made money. I'm never going to be mad. He did make money. But let's dive deep. Let's break it down, right? He's flexing. He made 14K. Now, let's break it down. Let's dive deep, right? I put these arrows down. Let's look at this. He put a 25 lot size. Anyone in the chat, can anyone in the chat put a 25 lot size down? Not a 0.25, not a 2.5, but a 25. 9 times out of 10, no. So off rip, this man's showing you that he made $2,000, but it was off a 25 lot size. I've had members make that off smaller lot sizes. And then now let's dive even deeper. Let's look at his entry. So he was in a buy position. So let's subtract where price went to where his current position was at, right? So it's at 492. He entered at 483. So let's just do 92 minus 83. 92 minus 83. So he caught 9 pips. So are you going to make $100,000 or 2 bands off 9 pips? Are you going to make $500 off 2 pips? Look at this right here. 511. What's 511 minus 509? Are you going to make $500 off 2 pips? No, you're not. So that's why I go over pips and I go over risk to reward. Because if I just show how much money I make, that's not going to show you anything besides how much money I make. And that's how many people get lost in the sauce and think it's worth paying $300 or $1,000 for some mentorship because the dude's rich. So, oh, he's rich, so I gotta make him richer, right? No, that's stupid. But yeah, that's why I do the way things I do it. But I also get a lot of backlash for because it's a lot different. It's against the grain from all these other traders. But I ain't trying to be like everybody else, so I ain't got no issue with that. They're not trend lines. These are my levels. These are price levels. These aren't trend lines. These are price levels. Well, let me read the rest of your comment. I see what some of your price levels are in line with the wick and others are with solid parts of the candles. And the reason for this. So if you're a member, you'll understand the reason for this. So it kind of just lines up that way. But if you're a member, you know where, or if you're in the course, you know where I mark these levels off. Now, as far as how price goes after I mark the levels on things like that, that's a little bit different. But these are key price levels. And I go over how to identify those levels. I got videos on YouTube on how to do that as well. You already know, for effort and patience. Give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. You teach a man a fish. Exactly, y'all. Yeah, so make sure to hit that like button, y'all. But yeah, GJ, if we can break that level, we can hit some more TPs. But we hit a couple TPs, not too bad. It's doing a retracement. But as you can see, it's still treating that level as resistance. It's just we're just waiting for volume to pick up because price is just going to range until volume, right? So look here. Price did all this ranging, right? Came all the way up here, retraced back down. Retraced. But guess what? Volume picked up, broke that level. Now we got this level treating as resistance, right? And I went over this in my recent candlestick video as well, right? Look at this. Volume picked up, shot to the downside. Off that retest, what happened? Price dropped. Volume, retest, price dropped, right? Let me try to see a buy version of it. Well, price has been kind of bearish, so I can't find no buy versions of it right now. Oh, here's one. Engulfing candle, broke structure, broke the resistance level, retest, shot to the upside. That's simple, y'all. That's simple. Yeah, so we can break that level. We can see those other TPs get. If I can click this arrow, there we go. We can see those other TPs get hit. But also, like I always say, that's why I post this disclaimer as well. All right, I'm gonna read this disclaimer. I usually don't read it, same reason, because again, I want to help people that want to be helped. So that's why I always stress, like, it might look like a big paragraph, but it's just 11 sentences. Make sure to read it. So because the way I see it, if you can't take the time to read 11 sentences, you're not going to take the time to watch the videos I drop daily. That's how I see it. But anyways, please use proper risk and do not over leverage. Every trade is not guaranteed to go all the way to the final TP or in our favor, which is pretty obvious, but some people still, get upset about that stuff, but I don't care. But if a price is still near my entry, wait, I skipped the part. Every trade posted is one I personally entered. Before entering any trade, do your own chart analysis to see, one, if price is still near my entry and no TPs got hit, which is why I always post my entry. And two, that you see the same thing I'm seeing. And then stick to your trading goal and don't get greedy. Blah, blah, blah. When a TP is hit, you either reject or break through. So keep an eye on your charts. So we hit multiple TPs, as you can see here. And what happened once we hit that TP? Price rejected, tried again, rejected. So it can reject and then break through, or it can break through, right? Now, a good example of the opposite is we can just pull up. Let me see. Let me see. What's a good example? All right, so here's a good example, right? So when price hit this level here, price first rejected it, did another rejection, then eventually broke through. Now, it might not break through off the first candlestick, but it might also hit the price level and then wick back down and then eventually break through. Or let's get rid of this. Or price can do same similar thing like this. Hit multiple TPs, retrace, which is the rejection, broke through, hit some more TPs, hit this wall of price, then rejected, reattempt to hit some more TPs, then reject it. So that's why it's always important to look at the charts, understand how to read the chart, understand what's going on at all times. That way you can secure profits when needed and not be, of course, blindsided or surprised when price is doing something. Because when you know all the possibilities that price can do, that takes away the shock factor. Because again, most reasons why people are emotional is because they genuinely don't know what the heck's going on. They don't know what's going on the charts. They don't know how to read the charts. They're over leveraging. So they're seeing a bigger red number than they are comfortable with. There's a lot of stuff going on. And then the plus, they saw some video on YouTube, so they're trying to make an unrealistic amount on their account size. And there's all types of stuff. So if you're doing all that stuff, of course, your emotions are going to be out of whack and you're not going to be able to think clearly. And you're going to start freaking out, which is why I stress the basics so much. Because when you have the basics down, there's literally no reason to freak out about anything. You know what you're risking. So now you just need to be okay with what you're risking. You know how to identify the trend, so you know what to look for, buys or sells. You got the key price levels, so you just wait for the confirmations. And it's just rinse and repeat. And you got good risk rewards. You win more than you lose. There's literally no reason to be scared to enter a trade or be anxious or freaking out while in a trade. Let's see what else we got here. No, I said that's in the course. In the course, I go over that. I don't have any videos on that because, like I said, I used to fib a lot different from a lot of these popular traders. So if I drop that on YouTube, it's going to like Thanos snap shift reality, no BS. So that's why that's just strictly in the course. But yeah, and I pulled it out a few times on live, but I rarely do because again, I on the chart so much I kind of can eyeball the levels without even fibbing it up, which kind of sounds crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much it though. Those is just from the live. We went over a lot of good stuff. Make sure to rewind and just watch it honestly, because again, I know it says live trading, but trading isn't just about trading. We went over a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff. People asked a lot of good questions, so make sure to rewind and watch it. Before you do that though, go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal room, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. We can go over that again really quick. So this is how we started this week so far. So we're 7-0 for the day. I mean 7-0 for the week. We ended yesterday 5-0, went 3-0 yesterday. Took a nice gold buy, caught 1,600 pips. EA buy, TP1 got hit, caught 5 pips. The mean members took an EN buy, all TPs hit, caught 158 pips. Then on what you call it? My bad. I literally lose track of the days. I don't know what the 17th. I don't know what day, Monday, Tuesday, whatever. We took an SPX buy, caught a nice move there. Took 2 trades, caught 2,025 pips total. So that's how we're doing so far this week. And then as far as today, me and the members took this EN buy last night. Nice move. We caught a few TPs on GJ on the live stream. Now last week we went 13-2, 87% win rate. Caught a total of 57,867 pips. 57,115 of those pips were strictly with the members in the advanced play signal room. Monday we caught 10,492 pips. Tuesday 316 pips. Wednesday 2,416. Thursday 16,300. And then Friday, 28,343 pips. You click right here, it's going to take you to the beginning of the week where you'll be able to see all that. All trades posted at my personal entry, SL, TPs. You'll see the time the trade was posted, how many people viewed or entered the trade, the reactions, TPs getting hit, and of course screenshots of what's going on with me and the members in the advanced play signal room. So make sure to check that out. Okay, cool. Great questions today, y'all. Members, you already know in a couple hours, I'm going to drop the New York price watch list for y'all. And we're going to be back at the same time tomorrow, London session, 3 p.m. EST. We out.